GirthPlays. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. I really like how they gave you some nice dudes from the start. That's a good setup. How am I gonna do this? Let me just see what this lady has. Trelly. That's a silly name. We're gonna leave that though. Herbert? No, you're gonna be Herbert. There we go. Sometimes the names are just so close to being bad, or so close to being good. Trelly? Trelly Welly? Meh, fine, we'll keep it. Alright, so judgment from the back, from the back, from the back. She needs to be in the back. He needs to be in the back, and then he can afford to be up here. Nice! Oh, I didn't realize that. That's why highwaymen are good. Okay, I never really used my highwaymen on my original thing. But okay, let's do it. Do I have any inventory stuff? I don't. Let's venture into the very first. Alright, so somebody told me a general rule is to spend half the amount of money that you will be getting from the dungeon. So this is a 3,000. I think it's 3,000, right? 3,000. So they estimate you should spend 1,500 in order to get through this. I don't really know how well this is going to go, so we're gonna. So the darkness is really important. You really don't want it to be the darkest dungeon. You want it to be the brightest dungeon, in fact. So I like to bring food divisible by 4 because there's 4 people and food is important like that. Torches I like to go with 10, and I like to give 2 of all of these. I don't know if I'm gonna I'm gonna bring one of these. I don't really use this very often. I don't quite increases resistances. I'm sure that's important, isn't it? Anyway, we're gonna embark like this because this is the first, officially the first dungeon. So I'm sure I can handle it. The ruins. So I've turned off the voice actor. As much as I love him, he's constantly interrupting me. So that just doesn't work very well. Alright, the hero panel. This is an interesting time to tell me about the hero panel, but alright. So the game is set up in rooms and hallways. So we're now in a hallway. I click the room to begin venturing through that hallway. Each one of these panels is essentially a turn. So if I had a character who was bleeding, they would bleed every panel that we hit. And each panel has a potential of anything. It could have combat in it. It could have this, which is a curio. Anything can be. There's so many different things that could be curios. Chests, tents, bonfires, alchemy stations. We want to put that. You want to keep that light up constantly, otherwise you're fucked. See, they surprised me because my light was too low, and they surprised me. Not good. Never good. I'm pretty sure. No, don't I? Oh, I don't have a move. These guys are weak, so I'm gonna just do grape shot. If they were stronger, gotta turn that down. If they were stronger, I'm not gonna waste this guy. Stun. Okay. If they were stronger, I would increase my Dismos's damage. But these guys are gonna die right quick. She's got a heal. Let's use judgment. Oh, baby. Crits. Crits all the way. Does that heal her? It does. Judgment's an amazing move. Alright, and we got money. That's what's cool about this game is that you get money from killing enemies. And then the chest is here, and in most games you open up the chest and it's always like, oh, this is a guaranteed cool thing. But this could be bad. And it's based on who you choose to open it. So if I choose this guy and something bad happens, that happens to this guy. And it was good. The contents are mine. I've got 2 shovels. Cool. I didn't bring shovels. Or why didn't I bring shovels? Why didn't you guys tell me I didn't bring the shovels? So here's the scouting part. I love the scouting. And you have an increased chance of scouting the more your light is up. And now we know that there's a room battle over here. And there's a room with treasure over here. Now right now our quest, not a request, is explore 90% of the rooms. So I don't have to fight anybody. So I'm actually going to avoid this so that because you don't do better for fighting people. You just level up by getting through the dungeon. I could be wrong on that actually. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please do. I enjoy it. So now we can see up ahead there's going to be a battle. Oh, and we need to move him back here. Well done. Well done, team. And that went down as soon as we got here. That's wonderful. Alright, we're going to increase our damage. Higher up in the level, these dudes are going to start doing more... they're going to start doing stress damage. I think they just wanted to introduce you to the game. Oh, no, he just did it. Why doesn't it show in his skills? Interesting. Alright, well, he just used Stressful Incantation, which increased my stress. You don't want this to get to 50. Once it gets to 50, then they have some sort of horrible affliction. And that's a bad thing for everybody. So I'm going to stun that guy. Wish I knew he had Stressful Incantation. I think that's a glitch. Yeah, see? It's there now. This move does damage to both these guys, but this one does damage to only one. And in the bottom, we have here a hero to hit chance, hero to crit chance, and hero damage chance. So this is going to do 4 to 8, and this is going to do 8 to 15. So if it hits, it's a guaranteed kill. And you want to take down the enemies as fast as possible because they do lots of bad stuff to you. I'm going to heal him because he's important. I don't have any stress heal, which is bad. I'm just going to keep using stun on this guy because you do not want to... You can very, very quickly start to increase your stress, and that is one of those things where even if you get out of the level alive, 3 to 7. Interesting. Even if you get out of the level, you still have to pay for the stress. So you don't want to accumulate that stress. It's a bad thing. Stress, no. Say no to stress. That's what Plague Knight's so good about. He just keeps doing that damage. Oh, that's Grape Shot. I didn't realize that was Grape Shot. That's alright. Alright, we're doing well. I mean, it's the first official dungeon, but we're doing well. Are they called dungeons? What do they call them in this game? Yeah, I think they call them dungeons. Alright, so there's treasure over here, and we like treasure. And you get the treasure even if you back out, which is cool. Certainly wonderful. The pack contains loot. The pack contains loot. It's got a key. The pack contains loot. You can get this torch up in that last second before you go into the room, and you really want to do that because that increases your chances of not failing. Oh, that's pistol shot. That's what I wanted. Okay, alright. I'm gonna increase my damage. We're gonna use Plague Knight to keep that Stressful Incantation fucker. So I'm gonna use that on that guy. Should I Plague him first? Oh, do I even have that? I do have Plague Grenade. Okay, we'll Plague him first because we don't have any... Oh no, we do have dudes that do that. Interesting. Yeah, there it is. Now I'm paying for that. Gotta pay for Herbert. Ooh, I have an idea. This is a good idea, if I say so myself. Is this a party heal? I do like party heal, but I'm gonna go... Yeah, it's party heal. But I'm gonna go for the Divine Grace, because we need to do some healing. We don't need the healing on everybody, so it's not a good idea. Ha! Now you're dead. I have an idea. If you give me a helpful tip through the comments on this playthrough, I will name one of the characters after you. I can't guarantee that the character's gonna survive, but I will name one of the characters after you. Of course, this has a limitation, because I only have so many people in the roster. But hey, we'll deal with that problem when we get to it. Alright. Yeah, let's utilize this opportunity. When you have less enemies in the field, you want to try to build up your characters with stress heals or regular heals to help you with the rest of the dungeon. But you don't want to do it too much, because when you get into the higher turns, you start to just get stress without enemies actually doing stress. Your hero is bleeding. Use a bandage. Wonderful. I'm gonna bleed you. Bleed him dry. Oh, just he resisted it. That's unfortunate. This guy has 2 stuns? What a badass. I have no moves to do in this guy. We're gonna shuffle this guy. That didn't work. Oh, it's a clear corpses thing. That would have been useful to know. Or pay attention to. Either way. What's really cool about her is that she heals herself with that move. And it has a huge range. Wonderful team. Good job, team. Oh, baby. I don't have lepers. Not yet. The contents are yours. Very nice. I do like those contents. Oh, and part of the 90% of room exploration thing is that if there's a, let's say, what 90% of this is going to be every room except for that one, I guess? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I guess every room but one. So I can go into a room with a battle and leave it, and then technically complete the quest. And you really want to complete quests like, oh boy. There we go. I'm pretty sure, like when it's red, I'm pretty sure clicking on it gets you. Oh, I never noticed that. But red isn't. I don't think it's good. I think you want to disarm it from back here. So this guy has the highest chance of disarming it. So we're gonna get to him to do that. Well done, Dismas. Dismas. That's a weird name. Halt? Why? You want to explain yourself, big guy? Oh, a room with treasure. How lovely. The pack contains loot. The pack contains loot. It's got some stuff in there. Rudy toot toot. Okay, here's what I was talking about. We have two options here. Our heroes are hungry. So I need to eat the food, and when I says for food, they're referring to this food. I don't know why I brought 12 for this one. Fucking crazy person. If I eat nothing, I take damage and increase stress, which is bad. Which is very, very bad. All right, we're gonna eat. That's why I want things divisible by 4. Why did we only use 2? Interesting. I could be wrong about that. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe eating has some sort of thing to do with a chance. I know some characters eat more than others because they're greedy. Shovel it! Shovel it all, put on my... Oh, also, you don't carry this stuff over, so it's good to just use it while you can. Like, none of this stuff, none of, like, torches, keys, food, all that kind of stuff doesn't translate, or doesn't stay over into the next dungeon. However, you do keep your gold and all of this stuff, all this bright stuff here, down here. Yes. Alright, is this gonna be a battle? Yay, it's a battle. Sometimes it doesn't feel good when you get to the last part of a dungeon and you just complete it without fighting anybody. Alright, we're gonna plague the back 2 fuckers, because this fucker's gonna give me some stress, and I hate stress. This game is stressful. Yeah, we're gonna hit that guy first. Increase Dismas' damage. We're gonna use that on that guy because you want to get that stressful guy out of there as soon as you can. I don't know, is that just a glitch? I don't know why that's not showing up. Maybe it's not supposed to. Both possibilities. Tempting Goblet, there's that stressful thing. Maybe it's because I haven't learned about it. I don't know. That could be it. Oh, that could be it. Interesting. That would be super cool if that was the secret. Okay, now we're gonna use, is that grape shot? No, pistol shot. We're gonna end that guy so he can fuck right off, and then she can heal that guy because he needs a little bit of healing. This fucking guy with his slash. You can't hit me. What do you think you're doing over there? We're gonna use this to stun. It's really good to get the plague grenade. There's one grenade that you can attack these front 2 guys, and that's very useful. That cures blight. That's interesting. I don't really need that right now, though. Clears. It doesn't really help me to clear those corpses yet, so let's just blind this guy. Yeah, blind the corpse. Oh, the corpse resisted my blind. Oh boy, we have 14 minutes in this episode. Oh boy. Alright, now clear corpses is useful, but we'll probably kill that guy anyway. Oh, and things like Blight and Bleed affect the character at the beginning of their turn. So what do I want to do? Yeah, I might as well kill him. And then use this guy to do nothing. I guess we'll clear the corpses for fun. I reduced their resistance. That's nice. That's adorable. Alright, we got the monies. And the quest is complete! Thank you for joining me. I will continue adventuring because there's a chest in here. And the chest is trapped. That's good.